Hi, my name is Mika Morissette. I'm a senior associate at Herbert Smith Freehills in their Environment, Social and Governance team, and I focus on climate change law. I've been working for the LRI now for about 3 years, just coming on to that. First in the Situation Room as a volunteer, and then in the Situation Room as a manager, and now for the first time joining the team in Bonn in Germany to support on the climate negotiations during the summer there. What drew me to LRI was firstly that my firm was one of the major contributors to it. The breadth and interest and unusual matters that they had seemed like something really exciting and something where I'd get experience that wasn't within my day-to-day. And it's definitely delivered on that. I really enjoyed the opportunity to work on a lot of unusual and new matters. Among other things, my firm completed a very large project for a state government on best practices relating to carbon markets. I personally do a lot of carbon trading, both within the ETS and on voluntary markets. So working on that project was really interesting to see how it ticks back to the state. Within Bonn, an impact that I've made quite specifically, but I helped a state make an objection during a meeting today, and that's a memory that definitely stands out to me. On the whole, the experience has been really positive. I've learned a lot as a lawyer. I've learned how the types of laws that I apply when working with companies such as CBAM or EU deforestation regulations or emissions trading or emissions reporting all stem back to large-scale international agreements. Understanding the issues on this front has really made a difference on my understanding of how they work on a domestic level. And I'm glad to have been able to contribute my expertise to the LRI in this format as well. So I've been volunteering for the LRI now coming on to almost 3 years. At first, I was doing a lot of desk-based projects, and this week I've been able to join in Bonn doing negotiation support, and it's been really wonderful dealing with small queries, helping people form their negotiation positions. But one piece of work that stands out to me particularly was a piece of desk-based research that we did for a state government on best practices to do with carbon markets. Us as a law firm and me as a lawyer individually spend a lot of time working on ETS and on voluntary carbon credits. We were asked to prepare a note looking at various countries that had implemented either mandatory or voluntary carbon markets and extract best practices, risks, and pitfalls so that this particular government wouldn't fall into it when implementing their own platform under Article 6.4. It was a really interesting project because this is something I work on day to day with companies, but I've never seen the process of a state actually implementing their own platform. For the state, they again gain the expertise of lawyers who do work on this day to day and have very nitty-gritty knowledge of all the ways that these transactions fall through, the challenges that companies who buy and sell credits have when doing so. So I think it was a very good symbiotic relationship where the right expertise was connected to the party that needed it most, and both parties benefited from each other's mutual expertise and the experience. So thank you so much, LRI, for giving me this opportunity. I've really appreciated volunteering with you.